Rising cost of living and its effect on family budgets. In recent years, many families have experienced an increase in their everyday expenses, primarily due to the rising cost of living. The cost of living refers to the amount of money needed to maintain a certain standard of living, encompassing essentials such as housing, food, transportation, healthcare, and utilities. As inflation and other economic factors drive up the prices of these essentials, families are finding it more challenging to manage their budgets effectively. Understanding the impact of the rising cost of living on family finances is crucial for households to adapt and make informed decisions about their financial well-being. Understanding the cost of living. The cost of living is an economic term used to describe the total amount of money required to cover a family's basic needs in a specific location. This includes not only the price of food, housing, and healthcare, but also education, clothing, and other essential goods and services. A rise in the cost of living means that individuals need more income to maintain the same standard of living they had before the price increase. Rising housing costs. One of the most significant contributors to the rising cost of living is the increase in housing expenses. Rent and mortgage payments have surged in many regions due to limited housing supply, high demand, and increasing property values. As a result, families may find themselves spending a larger portion of their income on housing, leaving less available for other necessities like food and healthcare. Additionally, higher housing costs can reduce a family's ability to save for long-term goals such as retirement or education. Increased food prices. Food is another essential that has seen significant price increases in recent years. Factors such as supply chain disruptions, inflation, labor shortages, and climate change have all contributed to higher food costs. Families are paying more for grocery staples like bread, milk, vegetables, and meat. For large families, these increases can result in a significant portion of the household budget being allocated to food. As a result, families may have to adjust their shopping habits, choose less expensive options, or reduce the quantity of food purchased. Transportation costs and gas prices. Transportation is another area that is directly affected by the rising cost of living. The prices of gasoline and public transportation fares have risen due to various factors, including increased global demand and inflation. Families who rely on personal vehicles for commuting to work or running errands are particularly impacted by higher gas prices. Additionally, maintenance costs for vehicles may increase, further straining household budgets. Public transportation users may also see fare hikes, making it more expensive to travel. Rising healthcare expenses. Healthcare costs have also been rising, putting additional pressure on family budgets. The cost of medical services, prescription medications, and health insurance premiums has increased, making it harder for families to afford necessary care. Those without comprehensive health insurance may face high out-of-pocket expenses for medical treatments or emergency care, leading to financial stress. Families may find it difficult to budget for healthcare, especially when there are unexpected medical expenses. Utility bills and household expenses. In addition to rent or mortgage payments, utility bills such as electricity, water, heating, and cooling have been increasing in many areas. The rising cost of energy, combined with extreme weather events and seasonal demand, can lead to higher utility bills for households. For families, this means that a larger portion of their income is required to cover basic living expenses. Rising utility costs can also cause families to make tough decisions about their energy consumption, which can affect their comfort and well-being. Education and childcare expenses. Education and childcare are significant financial burdens for many families. Tuition fees, school supplies, extracurricular activities, and daycare costs can take up a large portion of a family's budget. In some areas, public school systems may require additional fees for supplies or extracurricular programs. Childcare expenses, in particular, have been rising rapidly, making it difficult for working parents to balance their work and family life. Families may need to adjust their budgets to accommodate these costs or even consider alternative childcare solutions such as informal arrangements or shared services with other families. The impact on savings and investments. As the cost of living rises, many families are finding it increasingly difficult to save for future goals. With more money being spent on everyday essentials, there may be little left over to contribute to savings accounts, emergency funds, or retirement plans. This lack of savings can create a sense sense of financial insecurity, especially in the event of unexpected expenses or job loss. Families may also delay important milestones such as buying a home, paying for education, or going on a vacation because their financial priorities have shifted to meeting daily needs. Coping strategies for families. To cope with the rising cost of living, families can implement several strategies to better manage their finances. Creating and sticking to a detailed budget is essential in ensuring that money is allocated efficiently across necessary categories. Cutting back on non-essential spending such as dining out or entertainment can help families save money. Additionally, shopping for deals, using coupons, and buying in bulk can reduce grocery costs. Families can also explore ways to reduce energy consumption, such as switching to energy-efficient appliances or limiting heating and cooling usage. The role of government and employers. The rising cost of living also raises questions about the role of governments and employers in supporting families. Governments can help by providing subsidies for housing, healthcare, and childcare, as well as increasing social safety nets for low-income families. Employers can offer better wages, benefits, and flexible work arrangements to help employees keep up with the increasing cost of living. In some regions, governments are also exploring policies aimed at controlling inflation and stabilizing prices to ease the financial burden on households. The rising cost of living is a significant challenge for families, affecting nearly every aspect of our daily lives. From housing and food to healthcare and transportation, the increased cost of essentials makes it more difficult for families to maintain their standard of living. As wages often do not keep pace with these price hikes, families are forced to make difficult financial decisions. However, by budgeting carefully, reducing non-essential expenses, and seeking assistance from government programs or employers, families can better manage the financial strain caused by rising living costs. Understanding these challenges and implementing smart financial strategies will help families navigate the complexities of modern economic conditions.